Yes. So in this video, we are going to solve the problem array leaders. Its difficulty level is easy and it is a good problem for the beginners. Let's see what is given in the problem. Given an array of n positive integers, your task is to find all the leaders in the array. An element of the array is considered as a leader if it is greater than all the elements on its right side, or if it is equal to the maximum elements on its right side. The rightmost element is always the leader. I will recommend you to pause the video, read the problem, try to find the solution. Okay, and then I will tell you the approach to solve this problem. Okay, okay. So first, let me explain you what is given in the problem. Okay, so yeah. So consider this example number one. So when array is given, its element are 16, 17, 4, 3 and 5, 2. Okay. What we have to do, we have to find all the leaders in the array. Now the question is which elements are considered to be the leaders. Okay. So yeah, any element is considered to be the leader if it is greater than or equal to the elements on the right hand side of it. What does it mean? Now let us consider the element 16. Okay, we are considering first element 16. Now we have to check whether the 16 is the leader or not. Now 16 will be leader if it is greater than or equal to all the elements which are on the right hand side of it. Now which elements are on the right hand side of 16? On the right hand side of 16 we have 17, 4, 3, 5 and 2. Right. On the right hand side of 16 we have 17, 4, 3, 5 and 2. Now question is 16 is greater than all the elements on the right hand side of it. Okay, 16 is greater than 4, 16 is greater than 4, 16 is greater than 3, 16 is greater than 5. It is also greater than 2. But 16 is not greater than 17. Okay, we are checking the elements on the right hand side of 16. Okay, so from 17 to 2 we are checking. So 16 is not greater than all the elements on the right hand side of it. Okay, it is less than this 17. So we will not consider 16 as our leader. I hope you got the concept. Okay, it is simple. So we have to just check this for every element. Now let's consider our second element 17. Whether 17 is leader. So now for this we will check all the elements on the right hand side of it. Now on the right hand side of 17 we have 4, 3, 5 and 2. And 17 is greater than all these elements. It is greater than 4, it is greater than 3, 5 as well as 2. So we will consider 17 as our leader. Okay, so we got one element that is 17. Now we will check next element. What is our next element? Yeah. So our next element is 4. Now 4 is leader. No, 4 is not leader because on the right hand side of it we have 3, 5 and 2. So 4 is greater than 3 and 2 but it is not greater than 5. So we will not consider 4 as our leader. Similarly, 3 is not a leader because 5 is there on its right hand side. 5 is leader. Yes, 5 is leader because on the right hand side of 5 we have 2 and it is greater than that. So in our answer we got two element 17 and 5. I hope you got the concept. It is very simple, right? Now in the question it is given rightmost element is always a leader. Okay, rightmost element is always a leader and it is true. See, rightmost element means one second. Yeah. Now rightmost element means which element? On the rightmost. On the rightmost we have two. Okay. It means the last element. And it will always be a leader. Because on the right hand side of last element, we have no element. Right. So it will always be a leader. Okay. So we will always include last element in our answer. Okay. That's what we have to do. And these three numbers, we will store these three numbers in one vector, and that vector we will return. Okay. So that's what given in the problem. Okay. Now in the problem, expected time complexity is big of n, and which means we have to solve this problem in one single loop. Okay. So there can be multiple approaches to solve this problem. We can solve this problem in big of n square. Okay. But here expected time complexity is big of n, means we have to use a single loop, and in that single loop we have to solve this problem. How to do it? Okay. If we try to solve this problem in big of n square, then our approach will be, we will take one loop for traversing the array, and we will take another loop for traversing all the elements which are on the right hand side of it. Okay, I hope you got it. But here we have to solve this problem in single loop. So how to solve this? Okay, so now see, let me erase this. Okay, yes, what it was, 4 3 5 and 2. Now we have to solve this problem in one single loop. How to do it? So now see, in order to solve this problem in one loop, in order to have big of n complexity, what we will do, instead of approaching this problem from starting element, we will solve this problem for last element. From last element we will solve the problem. We will traverse the array from the last element. Because see, in the question it is given that last element is always the leader. Okay, because there are no element on the right hand side of it. Okay, so this is one type of hint it is given. So what we will do, let's consider that we will return this vector v as our answer. Okay, in this vector v we will insert all the elements which are the leader. Now what we will do, we will always store our last element, or we will always insert our last element in this vector, because it is 100% sure that last element is the leader. Now see, the most important point, what we will do, we will take one variable. Okay, let's suppose the name of the variable is max. Okay, what we will do, in the max we will always store our last element. Okay, we have taken one variable max, and in that max we have stored our last element, that is 2. What does it mean? It means that till now we have 2 as our maximum element. Okay, till now till now we have 2 as our maximum element. Okay, that's what we did, and we have insert this 2 in our vector v. This vector we are going to be written as our answer. Now what we will do, now we will traverse the loop from last second element. Okay, we will now traverse the loop from last second element, that is from 5. Okay, now what we will do, we will check whether our 5 is greater than the maximum element till now. What is our maximum element till now? It is 2. Okay, so now our 5 is greater than max. Yes, 5 is greater than max. It means that till now whatever elements are on the right hand side of 5, it is greater than that. You will got the concept. See, 5 is greater than whatever the maximum element till now. Yes, it is greater. So just simply insert that 5 into our answer, that is 5 will be insert. And now what we will do, we will also update our max variable with 5. I hope you got the concept, right? Now what we will do, we will check next element, that is 3. Now 5 is done. Now we will check whether 3 is greater than our max element. Now till now, what is the max element we got? It is 5. 3 is greater than 5? No. Which means 3 is not a leader. I hope you got the concept. Why we are taking this max variable. Right. Now we will go to 4. Whether 4 is greater than max element till now. What is the max element till now? It is 5. 4 is not greater than 5. Okay, so we will not consider this. Now we will go to 17. Whether 17 is greater than max. What is the max element till now? 5. Yes, 17 is greater. So just simply include 17 in our answer. Okay, also now update this max with 17. Right. Now next element is 16. 16 is greater than max element. No, 16 is not greater. Okay, don't consider it. So see, till now we got 2, 5 and 17. Okay, till now we got 2, 5 and 17. Yes, in our output we have 17, 5, 2. So no issue, we will just reverse this answer. Okay, so I hope you got the concept. Why we take max variable? We are just taking this max to store the maximum element till now on the right hand side of any element. Okay, so in this way we can solve this problem in big of n. Right. If you don't got this concept, just rewind the video, watch it again and again. You will definitely got this. Okay, so because this is the most simplest approach, right? Now in this vector we have 2, 5 and 17, and in the output it is showing 17, 5 and 2. Okay, so what we will do, we will simply reverse this vector, right? So yeah, no issue. So now let's see how to code this, right? Most important part. Yeah. So now let's go toward our coding part. What we did in the first step, yeah, in the what was our first step? We have inserted our last element into the vector which we are going to return. So let's say the vector which we are going to return is vector v. Okay, now last element will always present in this vector, so we will first do that stuff. V dot push back array of last element will be n minus 1, right? I hope you got this. Okay, so what I'm doing, I will write inserting last element, right? Now what we did, we take one max variable, right? We take one max variable. Initially we have our last element in our max variable, right? Now what we did, we traverse the loop from last second element. So now we will do this. Int I is equal to n minus 2, because we are traversing from last second element. I will be greater than equal to 0. It will reach towards 0 index, that's why I minus minus. Okay, we will decrement I. Okay, now what we are doing, we are checking if array of I is greater than and equal to also. Okay, and equal to also, don't forget to give equal to, because in the question it is given if it is equal to the maximum element on its right side. So if area of I is greater than equal to max, what we will do, we will push back to it into our answer, right? We dot push back area of I, and also we will update our max variable with this element. Okay, so yeah, we did it, and simply we will return our vector. Now let's see the test cases. Yeah, so okay, yeah, so in the output we have 2, 5 and 17, and expected output is 17, 5 and 2. So we will simply reverse this. Okay, so yeah, how to reverse the vector? Simply write reverse v dot begin comma v dot end. So reverse, this is a method, right? C++ STL, most important part. If you don't know, what is C++ SQL. So first learn that. Okay. Then come to watch this video. So we have simply reversed our vector, right? Now let's see. Yes. So now let's submit it. So yes, all the test cases has been passed. I hope you got the concept of this problem. And the problem is simple, but the tricky part is we have to solve this in big of n. In one single loop, we have to solve this problem. Okay, so if you have any problem, you can just comment out in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video.